G'day fellas, I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with Fauteur, Shitter, call it however you want to. I must admit, this is the most disappointing tank for me out of the batch. I was expecting it to be a solid banana out of 10. Yup, I thought it is going to be awesome, it is going to be epic, it is going to be legendary. And in the end of the day, it doesn't feel that well, to be fair with you. Anyways, we will talk about the tank special abilities in a second, but now let's compare this vehicle. Excuse me. Now we are talking, now we are gaming. Very, very nice. Let's compare this vehicle against the AMX tier 10 previous tier. Now, looking into the armor, fellas, cupola of this mother trucking tank is 130 millimeters, which is not great. The cupola of the AMX is significantly better, 200 millimeters, but still penetratable. Now, frontally with the standard shells, the armor of the new tier 11, it kind of feels bad, fellas. 240 to the driver hatch, I assume, and lower plate of 280 versus 265. If you are dealing against the standard rounds, I want to believe that AMX tier 10 is better. Now, if you would try to side scrap, this is where the things are changing a bit. You can see that AMX tier 10 cannot side scrap for Kaku, and this tank kind of can, right? I think it is very important thing to highlight. If you are not over side scrapping, so 20 degrees angle, you can kind of side scrap with this. Now, if it happened to be that someone is loading gold, frontally, this vehicle is looking maybe even better than AMX, and depending on the gold penetration, obviously it changes the things quite a bit, because AMX is becoming weaker, and this tier 11 feels kind of okay, right? Armor-wise, with the standard ammunition, I think this is better, or against the standard ammunition, and against the gold, probably this is better. Now, it's time for us to go into the game and to check out how this mother trucker will behave, because I have my doubts. I must admit one thing, that I haven't played with this vehicle top version yet, so let it be. It is how it is. Whenever we will test out the tank fully, then our opinion can change. But for the time being, it's far away from being ideal. Okay, very first battle, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what can we craft here, shall we? So the special ability of this tank is over time you have better alpha damage, without any overheating crap and whatnot, right? Pretty much longer you wait without action, better alpha damage you have. And that's not all. You can even click the X button, and by clicking X button you can make your alpha damage even better. But there is a twist. Better alpha damage, shitter gun handling. Very, very important thing to highlight, and quite a weird tank and very hard tank to make it work, at least from what I noticed and from what I see. As you can see, you can have a better alpha damage if you are clicking X, but once again, the gun handling is visibly worse. You can say whatever you want, there is a big difference between this type of circle and between this type of circle, right? I think that is very, very fair thing to highlight and fair thing to say. Meanwhile, I want to figure out how we could get a bit more involved over there. Mi scusi, comrade, mi scusi. You know what? I am not considering to get involved over there. I don't really think that it is meant to be, so we are not rushing. Beautiful, very, very nice. We slapped gorilla like there is no tomorrow. Very good, that's what we want to see. Now, with involvement, I personally feel like I can play significantly more aggressive with a tier 10 AMX M454 than this vehicle. I have been punished gazillion of the times, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, where this vehicle goes for my aggression. And for now, for what I can see, I have a feeling that STK2 is kind of better than this tank, and it's known for not being very good, you know? But once again, those are the early impressions. How the things will look like in the long term, I do not know. I need to play with the top vehicle. But for now, I could definitely say that this vehicle is a bit of the disappointment. You know what I mean? That is for sure. Okay, so we slapped Executor. We made sure he would regret his life choices. That's great. Now the question is, how we can slap the living crap out of the Mr. Gorilla? This is the question, and Gorilla is going for us. We are slapping him for casual gazillion of the damage. He is slapping us back. I don't really mind too much. We are turning. We are having quite an alpha damage. That's okay. He's going for 400 back. We are not really afraid of that. Avi, we are slapping him once again. That's very, very good. Now Gorilla is considering his life choices, and he realized that he made a mistake. Good. Everything is okay. We slapped the living crap out of the Gorilla. Good, 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 good. Now the question is, how we can eliminate the Mr. Breaker? Because I kind of want to be aggressive against him, but in the same time, it is very, very risky play, if you know what I mean. Meanwhile, I would consider to side scrap against him, honestly. I would consider side scrap against this mother trucker. Beautiful side scrap, very, very nice. Breaker is thinking he's going to break his nuts. He just missed their shot, and we are sending him to the garage. Good, good, good. Free trip to the garage for this mother trucker. That is very, very nice. Now, this is the moment whenever we stop thinking, and this is the moment whenever we start acting. We just need to get involved. And we need to try to get as much use as we physically and possibly can for the time being, okay? That is very important thing to say. I don't really think I need the gold ammunition against the Fauteur for obvious reasons. Imbleedable is here around the corner, that's okay. Very, very nice. Imbleedable is clipping everyone out, that's fine. We are just getting involved. We just don't really care, to be fair with you. We just do not really care, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. That's fine. He's on the deep reload for the time being. And we do not caco our pants. We are just simply pushing in front as much as we physically and possibly can. I was considering about tracking him, but I figured out it's not even worth the attention. We are completely fine. He's dancing and running and dancing and running. But there is no space for sorry in this situation after he slapped us, right? It's okay. We made it work. Everything is fine. We played kind of safely, but I think that this kind of safe gameplay paid off for this time being, you know? But once again, I know that whenever I am focusing on the YouTube, you know, whenever I'm focusing on purely playing, I know I play a bit better than I usually do while I'm live streaming. There is no doubts whatsoever, because there is no 1,000 people writing in the chat. But once again, it is completely fine. It is okay. The first game definitely wasn't a disappointment, and I'm feeling pretty good with this. 5.5 thousand damage, 900 assisting damage. We made it work. Beautiful. First by experience, first by the damage, and we got 93,000 profits. Nothing to complain about. We made it work. Let's keep it up. 2 more games like this, and I'm going to be very, very happy. Okay, round number 2, Karelia standard battle. I'm not even considering to go here, nor I like this. To be fair with you, Karelia is not my favorite map, and I'm struggling quite a bit here. But you know what? Nevertheless, we will try to do our best. Our goal is going to be quite straightforward. We will take the lower position here, somewhere lower ground, if you will, and we will try to perform well. Well, fingers crossed that we will perform well. Fingers crossed that we will perform well, fellas. Okay. We can see Tier 1 getting involved as much as he physically and possibly can. Beautiful. Side angle or side shot. Very, very good. Now, our mission is to play hold down here as much as we physically and possibly can, for obvious reasons. We can clearly see what is happening here, and Arias is thinking about taking another for the team. That's good. And now our main mission in this situation will be to play up, to play hold down against the Gorilla and Inbleedable and all sorts of other mother truckers. I think one of the things which is annoying me quite a bit with this tank is the gun depression. The gun depression definitely feels weak, and it kind of takes away from the beauty of this tank as well, at least in my opinion. Also, one more thing, I do not know, did you notice that or not, but there is a graphical glitch that the shell is coming from that side. Oh no, it's fixed, never mind. Never mind, it is fixed. I'm just being a hater here. I am just being a hater here, my bad. Okay, trying to be as aggressive as I physically and possibly can be. Everything is okay. Trying to be cheeky little mother trucker. The Leo should be sitting somewhere here. At least that's what I want to believe. And our team should take this side quite easily and quite... pretty much quite easily. Okay, what do I want to do? I want to go for a base defense. In this situation, maybe it's not the best play and not the best call, but that's what I want to do. I think this is the proper way to do the things. We should have a zombie apocalypse, or I suppose to say we should have a lemming train from enemies just pushing here. I want to believe that this is the proper choice and proper play for us. For some reason, this map is far away from being my favorite. I feel like I am struggling very much whenever I'm playing here. I mean, with spotting, it's quite hard to spot or quite hard to figure out the exact position where do you want to play. For a sniping, you have some options, but it's not my favorite map. And with a heavy tank, this is the biggest struggle. You have pretty much two choices. One choice is to go into the heavy line where we played, or the other choice would be to go to this side where you are going to take one for the team most likely. So, you know, hard choices, if you will. Hard choices. Okay. Very nice. This is what we want to see. Executor is covering us quite well, so we cannot complain about this. We are paying attention, fellas. We are paying attention what is happening in our back for obvious reasons. Good, he should be slaughtered. Very nice. Now, Pataza is thinking about being angry little mother trucker. I like angry little mother trucker. He is tracked. And it doesn't really matter even if he would penetrate us, which most likely he will. Not a big deal. He is slaughtered for one shot. So, was it a good trade? I doubt it. I doubt that it was a great trade for this gentleman. And now, we know that Mr. Executor is sniping from somewhere over there. That's what we know. I will go for a blind shot right about this area. I think that is the proper way to do the things. And now we have a sticky. We are going to join the fight in a second. We will increase alpha damage whenever we have a chance. Good, good, good. And Executor is sitting here. Lost way too many hit points for my liking, but it is how it is, and Executor is trying to escape. Once again, I'm missing a bit of the gun depression, fellas. I must admit, I am missing a bit of the gun depression. By the way, I noticed quite a fighting spirit from the KR1 side. The guy is saying, listen, if the game is going too hard, I am going in front and dying. Quite crazy. Anyways, Executor got me. Not much what I can change about this. I got outspotted. Not the best game from my side, that's for sure, but it is how it is. No complaints, no regrets. I messed up. Hard bastard to make it work, honestly. Let's see the score, shall we? Man, our mother trucker slapped the living crap out of the enemies. Oh my bananas, the Executor, the Leopard, Gorilla, Ratatata took a bit for the team and bounced at 7,000. Man, that was absolutely amazing. That was absolutely amazing. Our team won. Absolutely crazy. Okay, good. No complaints, no regrets. Although I have regrets about my play. Only 3,000 damage, 500 assisting damage, like I said before. I am a bit struggling with this mother trucker. I know that over time, whenever I will go for the upgrades, the tank will be tiny touch better over time, right? I am aware of that, I get it, but still. Nevertheless, it's not my favorite mother trucker so far. Anyways, let's go. Round number 3. Let's do it. And last but not least, we are playing in Erlenberg standard battle. Okay. I see. I can only tell one play that could work for us, at least in my opinion, and that is to go into the heavy line and play somewhere over there. Middle is absolutely useless after the map got reworked. It's just not the thing that I want to do, okay? So playing here, hopefully we will farm at least 5k. And yeah, my expectations with this vehicle is a bit lower than with other tanks, but once again, it has quite some things to do what I think that this vehicle is. Executor is taking a very good position, good for him. I don't really think that we can do something about that. Up. Scusi.
I'm in your jet. Positive.
Let's see. First things first, Executor should try to peek here around the corner. And now we are just simply waiting until someone will say, oh, I can peek here and I can have a lot of fun. Yeah, exactly what we want. Good. Arias is basically quite useless in this matchmaking. Unfortunate for him, but it is how it is. It is how it is. Leopard is side-scrapping here around the corner. Actually, he doesn't even side-scrap. He's just going sideways. Fair play. No. What can we do? We have quite an advantage here, I would say. We have quite an advantage, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Our guys are flanking the living crap out of them. We can see that clearly. And we know that Executor is sitting in this position. You know what? I'm going in. We will try to say hello for Mr. Executor and possibly to ram the living crap out of him. He doesn't have an escape method apart to drop down like this. That's okay. I am feeling quite fine. And now probably the best chance for us to get any use would be to get involved against the mother truckers playing in this area. Not ideal game so far. There is plenty of the ways to improve for obvious reasons. That's okay. Trying to track him. Luckily we did that. That's okay. STK is down to fartable. Okay, what is the plan? The plan is to figure out the angle how to deal with Ratatate, and since we are going to approach the super heavy, we are instantly loading the gold ammunition. I think this is the proper way to do the things. I think Gorilla probably went back for a base defense. At least that's what I want to believe. And now we should have a decent enough angle to say hello for the Ratatate. Actually, I don't really mind. Let's go. We're going to get involved. We are going to get involved. Lover played,
Smashing
beautiful
shots,
shot,
tracks
luckily
broken.
he missed.
See anyone?
We are completely fine.
Once more onto the breach.
One more,
is rather
excellent,
fun,
very,
isn't
very
it?
good. Now, the question is, what can we do for this gorilla bastard? Going aggressively like this can be a problem. Borken, we can load high explosives to slap him very, very heavily. He thinks that he's sitting very, very well here, but he's up for a treat. 500 in the face. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I mean, maybe we should and could slap him once again, but we'll see. Listen, there is a tiny chance that Executor is going together with this STK or Borken. So maybe repushing this side is not nearly as a bad decision that it could be. It's 50-50. I am considering to make pressure like this, but whatever. Let's... yeah, Executor is sniping from somewhere. Okay. I changed my mind. I don't think that it is worth to go like this. I truly doubt it. I would rather try to make a bit of pressure this way. I think this is significantly better choice. I think this is significantly better choice, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Petit is exploring the room. If I'm looking to the other side, don't mind me. I'm just checking on the pussy. Okay, beautiful shot.
Felt good. Do it again.
That was very, very good. I want to do that again. Not a big surprise.
Lulling them into a false sense of security. I like it. Not to worry. We're just warming up.
Aye. Not exactly what I've been looking for, but that's what we have.
That'll do nicely.
Man, he is shredding us like there is no tomorrow, and there is not much what I can do about that, which is kind of sad thing. I mean, we are getting a bit of assisting damage, but once again, this is not what I'm aiming for. This is not what I am aiming for, folks. I'm struggling with the stack. This is a bit of the struggle. I know we can do better. I know we can. But it doesn't change the fact that it is a bit of the struggle for the time being. Okay, 500. That's good. He should be able to reload fully. But now he's down to fartable. Okay. How disappointed I am with this. Not so much. There is still a lot of potential. Executor shouldn't peek like this. I think he's a bit more of a pussy in order to do that. Good, Gorilla is eliminated. We don't need gold anymore. Hirschkaffer, Gorilla, Hirsch, and Executor. How much more we can get from this? Petita just jumped on my lap.
Quite the sharp
What
shooter,
the
aren't you?
actual F? Katka! There is one spot whenever my cat likes to sleep, and it is on the table. And she just used me as a bloody platform to jump on it. I wish I could show you what is happening. No, Mr. Gorilla, how are you doing? Having a lot of fun? Me too. Beautiful.
Good. Do it again.
Executor doesn't tickle my pickle. I'm not too paranoid about him. Gorilla has his own issues, so all we need to do, we need to go for Executor, just like so. Just like so. Let's go. He should be right there. Yeah, close enough. We are feeling good. We are going for a ram and hola.
Best not to rush with this one. Stay right there.
Close, but no banana.
That's right. Run
Very
while you
good.
can.
Very good finish, fellas. Very good finish. 6.5 thousand damage, 1,000 assisting damage. It was solid. It was honestly solid. Definitely can't complain about all of this. Very good, fellas. Very, very good. So all in all, I had better session than this tank deserves. But I must admit I was tryharding as well, so I think that is something to highlight. But nevertheless, 6.5 thousand damage, 1,000 assisting damage. We got ourselves, we are second by experience, first by the damage, and we got 80,000 profits, which is absolutely glorious and absolutely amazing. Very, very nice. As you can see, slowly but surely we are grinding this vehicle, and like there is no tomorrow, we are going to have it fully pimped up, so my opinions can still change. But for now, for the time being, this tank in the best case scenario is average, and I have a feeling that STK is better than this vehicle, but once again, that's only me, and I need to play some more games in order to figure this out. Our session today was very, very good. We played for 5,000 average damage and 800 assisting damage, which I take as a huge thumbs up for what we have done. Anyways, fellas, I hope that you are enjoying yourself. I hope that you are having a great time with us. The next week, where the content goes, I can't promise you daily YouTube videos, but I will try to do my best in order to achieve that, in order to do that. The thing is, we are having the summit where the content creators are invited in one or another location to have a conversation with Wargaming about one or another thing. So fingers crossed, let's wish for a better days for the game than it currently is, because currently the game is very, very, very rough, at least in my opinion. Anyways, love you all. Thank you very much for watching, and see you soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.